Some sacrifices had to be made this record store day, and I still can't believe it. Hi, I'm Crystal from CrystyleCouture, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about record store day 2025, Black Friday. It was an interesting day overall, and I want to show you what I got. It's pretty stacked. Bag was so full that yes, I had to use a reusable Walmart bag. I wasn't gonna risk any of my albums falling out of that plastic bag that they gave me because I had to walk about a block or two to my car. This record store day, I prepared. I knew what I wanted. I did the research early. I was ready to go. However, there was a monkey wrench in my plans because my daughter had a game that morning. And when I say that morning, I mean 9:30 a.m. So here I was worried while I was at the game, knowing that my record store opened at 9. The night before, I looked on their Facebook page and saw the link to their full list of everything that they had in stock, and the quantity numbers were terrible. So many items that I wanted or thought I wanted had quantity between 2 and 8, with the exception of the Bruno Mars, which I think they had like 20 of those, and maybe the Billie Eilish, I think they had like 20 of those, but everything else, the quantity was between 2 and 8. So obviously that made for me to be very, very nervous, very concerned. So as I'm midpoint through my daughter's game, by the time they get to halftime, I'm now psyching myself out. I'm like, all right, well, you just need to understand that there's going to be nothing there when you get there. So if you get like 2 or 3 things that you like, then consider that a win and you save money. So everything will work out. As my daughter's game is trucking along, seemingly going slower than any other game I've been at because I have someplace to go. I'm looking at the time. Now it's 10:30, almost 11, and I'm like, oh, when is this game going to be over? Game finally finished. And my daughter is normally the last one in the locker room. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that, the last one. But today she had somewhere to go, so she was rushing out, and I was like, okay, great, we can get ready to go. No, we couldn't go. She had to be interviewed because she was a star player of the game. Then like 5 coaches wanted to talk to her, and as a mom, I'm like, oh, yay, good, coaches want to talk to you. When I say coaches, I mean college coach for recruiting. But as a person who had something to do, Crystal, the vinyl collector, she was like, can we wrap this up? Let's go. I have someplace to go. Not to mention the place was at least minimum 30 minutes away. And y'all know how Atlanta traffic is. 30 minutes can mean an hour. So we finally get to the store. And I walk in and there's like 10 people in the store roughly. So I'm like automatically heart drops like, oh, there's no one here. That means everything's already gone. It's a pretty large record store. And the way they have it set up is they have posters on one side and they have vinyls all over and then they have CDs. And they usually put all their record store day items kind of in like this one little lane, like a drive-through lane. So I headed to that drive-through lane because I remember from last time. First one I found was the James Bay Chaos and the Calm, which is a double LP. I found out that it's like a burgundy and black colored marble-ish one. So I'm gonna open it up, not today, but we're gonna open them up another day. Once I grab this one in hand, let me look for one of the workers because they had a lot of people working there that day. Of course, you know, all hands on deck, it's record store day. And I asked the guy, I'm just trying to see what's left. I have quite a list that I'm looking for. And he was like, sure, let me help you out. The first one that came to my head was the 2 Chainz one because I was like, oh, I know that one's gone. And then he goes, oh, yes. He's like, this one? In the jeans? I was like, yes, that's the one. He was like, I was wondering how long it was going to take to get this one gone. It's the last one left, and I think it's the coolest thing I've seen in record store day for a while. And it is. It's in full-on jean housing that you could see. Even the True Religion 2 Chainz is literally embedded into the jean. 2 Chainz True Religion Anniversary Edition. This was pretty cool. I was excited, not excited about that $50 price tag, but I was excited to grab. And I would like you to know that if it was a stink, it would have been me. It was literally to the left of my head on like a shelf where they put some of the more popular ones that are left. So far we're 2 for 2. Everything's going great. Then I asked about the Jhené Aiko. He was like, I think I have 2 of those left. So he showed that to me. I didn't get it because it was 2 songs for like $19. It was a little mini 7-inch and I was like, I think I'm gonna pass on it right now. I gotta see how big my stack gets. Then I found the Curtis Mayfield, his iconic debut album. This is on the Vinyl Reserve. It is on 180 gram vinyl and it was from the original analog tapes. It's ranked in Rolling Stone's 500 greatest albums of all time. Very excited about this one. Then I asked him about the Bruno Mars. He showed that one to me. I put that in my hand. I asked about, the BB King one. I grabbed that one, put that in my hand. So as you can see, see plenty of things are coming in my hand at this point. Too many. Then I found the iconic Pop. I love it. That's not iconic. It's Icona. It is on a glow-in-the-dark vinyl, and it includes the original song and then a slew of remixes. Good price, $25 for a full-blown 12-inch vinyl. If you know, you know, this was one of the hits of the 2000s, 2010s. So by this point, I'm going down the line and finding majority of the thing. Picked up the In Vogue. This was their original debut album. It was their 35th anniversary. It is on like a reddish white color, I believe, but it was an RSD exclusive. First time ever. First time release on RSD. And I knew I wanted to get this one. I looked for the Prince one, Around the World in a Day. They didn't have that one. Kesha Holiday Road. Tried to get that one. That one was also gone. These were both like 7-inch singles. Then I found the second to last one left of the Miles Davis from December 23rd. It is the Live at the Plugged Nickel. This was the complete set on 2 black LPs from the legendary stand at the Chicago Landmark. This was hard for me to choose between this one or the BB King because I wanted them both, and the guy that was working was helping me out. He was like, well, to be honest, he said the Miles Davis is probably going to be hard to find later. He's like, that BB King you could probably find because we don't get a lot of blues here, so it stays around a lot longer. I also found the Fleetwood Mac one. I was considering getting that one. I'm going to put them on the side, all of the vinyls I was choosing between, because I did take some video in store. By the time I finished, I probably had a stack of 10 vinyl. So sacrifices had to be made. I just could not give them $500 of my hard-earned money that day. So I had to start making some sacrifices and putting some things back. I put back the Bruno Mars because I knew I'd be able to get that one another day. I put back the Watchmen picture disc. 2 reasons. 1, because it's a picture disc. I know it doesn't play very well. And 2, because I had to make some cuts. But I still stand by the song list was top tier. Now for what I could not get because they were gone. Which vinyl records did you miss out on? Please comment below and let me know. And while you're there, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. That Long and New Parsons album was gone. That thing disappeared so fast. I don't even think I even saw it before it disappeared. Couldn't get the Kesha Holiday Road either that day. The T-Bone Walker, couldn't find that one. And the Elton John and Brandy Carlisle. But I will say this, me being an avid collector, you know I didn't just leave the store after making my sacrifices with that handful of records. Of course not. I went over to the new in used section. While I was looking at my records, I looked over to my right and saw about 4 or 5 guys just going through the vinyl, flipping through, and I was like, let me go look and see what they got over there. Now, I personally love to find a nice, good quality used vinyl, especially when that's a good price. And I found 2. But before we get to the used records, go ahead and like the video, hit subscribe if you like more content like this, and comment below which things you got for Record Store Day. While flipping through the used records, of course I found more things that I wanted. I had to make cuts then as well because my daughter was like, no, you have too many. No. I can always count on her to keep me from going off the ledge in the record store. But I did pick up the Four Tops anthology. This one is the original pressing from 1974. It's a VG Plus. This is a 3 LP, and I believe it trifold, so it opens all the way up. It was sealed, and I'm not opening it today. It has all the hits on here, so I can't wait to play this one. This is my good morning, get ready, and get together music. This is good for that. Then I also find Lord Virgin, which was interesting because I was just talking to a friend about how I didn't think she dropped any new music. When I looked and she did drop some new music. This one is limited on red translucent vinyl. It is a vinyl grade of NM, near mint is what I believe it stands for. It was $30. So to me, getting a basically brand new record for a little bit off, I can appreciate that. They had the same record new, $41. I like to save a little coin when I can with my vinyl, so I'll take it. No, we're not done yet, guys. If you thought we were, we're not finished. Since it was Record Store Day, they also had a lot of freebies that they were giving out. Last year I got a mug. This year I received these 2 felt covers that you put on your record player. And this one, the guy said that somebody told him it looked like Tracy Chapman. What do you think? Let me know, because when he said that, I was like, it does look like Tracy Chapman. So I had to get this one, and it's black and white. I was thinking about getting a white vinyl record player, so I think this would be perfect because it's black and white. Let me know what you think. And then they gave away this one, which I have no idea what that is. I feel like it's alcohol, but it's just cool color. And then this looks like a country, looks like South America. So that's what made me think it was an alcohol brand, but I should Google it and check. All right, don't go yet. Keep watching. Like any avid vinyl collector, you know that the day after vinyl record record store day. Starting at 8 o'clock, most of the stores have online sales, so they will sell whatever is left. So I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock and was able to score, and I'm gonna say that loosely until they actually take the money out of my account and ship it, the Longanoo Parsons album. So I can't wait to see if that one's gonna come, or when that one comes. We're gonna act like it's coming. I tried to go on eBay and see if I can make an offer for one of the Kesha Holiday Rose that was like $45. Didn't win that one, so don't know if that one's gonna happen, because I don't know if I want to pay any more than that. It's not that serious, guys. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I also found a copy of the T-Bone Walker, Elton John and Brandi Carlile. They're still available. I just haven't made up my mind if I'm gonna buy them or not, because financially I think I'm reaching my cap. So I'll keep you posted on those for the next video. My vinyl review video that I do every quarter, I'll do one towards the end of winter, and that's when we'll go through and we'll look at all the vinyls for most of that season, the colors. I normally do any unboxings then. That's when we'll see what I actually decided to get and not get. Hopefully I can get some that I wanted, but we'll see. But for now, I'm very pleased with the items that I received, and I want to thank you so much for sticking through this whole video. Let me know in the comments below and what things you were excited to get that weren't like mine. I kind of want to know what you guys are listening to as well. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, turn on those notifications so every time I post a video you're first to know, and I'll see you guys soon.